Johnny Stapleton here for IrishBoxing.com with Eddie Hearn just after the Frampton Quigg press conference. How do you feel that went?
I just want the fight now. Do you know, like, it seems like that we've done so much talking, years and years, but there's so much rivalry and so much emotion that it only takes someone to say something, and it just all kicks off out of nowhere. You know, I was quite calm, and then all of a sudden someone says something. You think, what? And you know, you want to react to that. Same with Joe. Same with Barry. Barry lost his rag. You know, Carl lost his rag badly at the end, called me a lanky CUNT. I was over the moon. Normally I get fat CUNT, but he called me a lanky.
Was that the head-to-head? I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, they stepped forward to Scott. I just separated both fighters and said, don't touch me, you lanky CUNT.
From our point of view, it looked like there was a deliberate ploy to get under the skin early doors, or
under
Carl and...
Not really.
No?
But, you know, I just think that it's quite easy to do, like, not, you know, because they've got so much emotion. It's not really Carl. I don't think Carl's fiery. Do you know what I mean? But Barry's like, it's just like a bubbling volcano, you know. And then Blaine popped up today. I've never even seen him be involved in the mix before, and he sort of was stoking the fire as well. So just a lot of characters. I think when people feel so strongly about something, you're always going to get an opinion and you're always going to get an emotion. And this fight means a lot to the fighters, the teams, both sets of fans as well. And what you've got is two incredible sets of fans. You know, Belfast, so we've been there loads of times. It's something very special. Manchester is a great fight city. And the atmosphere, I think, on Saturday is going to be one that I think no one will ever forget. You know, the fight, I hope, will be the same. But the atmosphere will be really special. And I think 5 years in the making, finally, they get the chance to meet. There was one moment in that press conference where I looked along the table, and I sort of had a little bit of a, you know, whoa, seeing Carl and Scott, 2 belts, 2 days away from it finally happening.
It was a 5 years, and are you lucky in terms that it didn't come off earlier?
Everyone always says, oh no, wait till they're both world champions, you know, and 9 times out of 10 you don't get there because someone gets beat, someone goes separate ways. So this is the perfect example of where waiting has worked. There couldn't have been a bigger moment for both these guys 6 months ago, in 6 months' time, a year ago, in a year's time. This is the moment. And you know, the compelling thing is, everyone talks about Briganda, Bingo, wait, the now. This is the moment. This is your moment of your life right now on Saturday night. And the great thing about sport, Johnny, is that you've got to take it at that moment. Not next week, not in the gym, then. And it's the one that can execute the game plan and come up with the brilliance needed to produce that performance under the utmost pressure and intensity.
And you're obviously confident that's Scott Quigg.
I've not met a fighter or seen a fighter that has instilled so much confidence in me in a 50-50 bout, and it is a 50-50 bout. I don't think anyone can take away from that. My dad said to me, he speaks to Scott quite a bit, just on the phone, just, you know, because Scott's quite a deep thinker. My dad said, I feel exactly the same way talking to him as I did talking to Chris Eubank when he fought Nigel Benn for the first time. Everyone said to me, oh, Nigel Benn's going to destroy you. And I never ever had any doubt. And he says, I feel the same way. And I said, so do I. You're around him, there is no doubt from him. He's one of the most determined, stubborn individuals. One of them might just be too good. Carl just might be like this sensational fighter. I don't think we've seen that yet in terms of someone that can go on and be a pound-for-pound great. Victory over Scott Quigg might be the fight, the crowning moment where you say, wow, he is special. But of course you've got the other great mix of the Alejandro Gonzalez fight and the Kiko Martinez fight, what happened in July, where, you know, those that were like that for Carl Frampton might have just gone like that for Scott Quigg. So everyone's got an opinion, haven't they? You know, but actually, what I find is, although everyone's got an opinion, no one's really. Everyone's saying, yeah, him, but you know, but this could,
I know. We'll give you that.
But that's what makes great fights, isn't it?
Can I ask you, just in terms of, you say it might be bigger than Frostgroves, can you see that in the numbers
No, I mean, look, it's not going to hit the pay-per-view numbers. And it probably could have been close to the gate numbers, although they messed their tickets up and gave a load back, which was frustrating. You know. But the main thing is that from a worldwide perspective, obviously this has got a lot more hype on Showtime in America. I I think these guys, it's two fighters come together. Groves wasn't overly known that well worldwide going into the Groves fight, whereas both these guys are. You know.
And that's where it's bigger. It's not in terms of numbers and that so far.
No, it's not going to hit the number. I mean, look, it's two super bantamweights. You know,
Yeah,
so they're both going to do remarkably well, but it's not going to, hit the heights.
Are they going to be too sought after super bantamweights when people find out the purse they got?
Yeah, but the problem is where do you go from here? From earning this kind of money for this fight.
But would you have other fighters onto you saying, look, let me come over and I'll do pay-per-view on Sky?
Everybody wants to be on pay-per-view on Sky.
Yeah.
It's the only model. And the levels in purses are astronomical. But that's why actually one of the most pleasing things is that two super bantamweights get a chance to earn this kind of money. Because notoriously it just don't happen. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's one of the pleasing things. And actually, take the animosity aside and the banter aside, they're two good blokes. Do you know what I mean? And for you, obviously supporting Carl Frampton, if you spend time with Scott Quigg, and you can't not like Carl. Do you know what I mean? So it's just good that two good guys who have put everything into their career get this chance to shine.
And just finally, there's talk of April the 30th in Belfast. Is that definite? Or?
Yeah, we want to get tomorrow out of the way. We've got to see how Ryan gets on. I want him to look sensational on Saturday night. But I want to come back to Belfast, whether it's April or May. We've got Tommy McCarthy against John Lewis Dickinson. I'd like to make Eamon and Spike as well. I think it's a good fight. You've got Marco McCullough fighting for the Commonwealth title. If he wins, he could be on there as well.
So, and looking to set up a base there then?
Really a base. I'd just like to go a couple of times a year. I think I like going places where there's passion and people care. We do Liverpool, we do Manchester, we do London. We've introduced Leeds and Hull, which have been tremendous. I miss Belfast. You know what I mean? I mean, Belfast will be here on Saturday.
Do you worry a bit with the Panto villain and that for this fight going over, or do you have to do a bit of?
No, I mean, look, I think the hatred to me. Hopefully people realise that one, it's a game, and two, I'm just passionate about the fighters and the people I represent. I was exactly the same when I was representing Carl Frampton. I had the same energy, the same belief in him that I do in Scott Quigg now. 4 years ago. So, but I'm not expecting to be a hero in Belfast. I think we've done some great shows there, and I think we were a massive part of his career, growing him. But I think if we can regenerate boxing in Belfast and give fighters the opportunity, hopefully I'll be liked rather than hated for doing that. I haven't got to. Your question's a good one. You could turn around and just go, I ain't going to Belfast, they can't stand me. But I don't see it like that. I see it as an opportunity. I think boxing needs to return now, televised boxing. I think we've got some good fighters. So
we look forward to you coming over and appreciate your time again, Eddie.